Hi everyone, this reading is for Pisces. Before I start this reading, I want to say what I pick up on for you Pisces is it's a very emotional time for you. This reading goes from the 1st to the 15th, but you can even count the energy if you're in the end of April right now watching this. This energy is for you now till the 1st of till the 15th of May, I'm sorry. And this is for anybody rising sign Pisces or sun sign, moon sign, or just a lot of Pisces in your chart. This will resonate or have some information for you. If things here don't resonate, that's okay. Just pass it on, but just pass by it. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who helped with my GoFundMe. I still have it up. If you want the information, it's below here. I am accepting donations to get some equipment that I desperately need to do some shows, some psychic shows in the summer, and to continue to do these videos. Because my camera, as you can see, why there's a big blur always on all my videos is because my camera is scratched and I have a really short memory card, so it takes me a lot and no tripod. So just to give you an example of some of the reason why I have the GoFundMe, or you can go directly to my channel. I'm offering readings, one question reading for $10 to anybody who makes a donation. So there you have it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out because I've been having some real strange difficulties with my channel. For you Pisces, I put this good luck here because I feel as if some of the Pisces are feeling very down, like it's a very emotional time for you. But really, it's a really super duper 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 psychic and sensitive time for you. That's why I laid out all the purple for you Pisces. And the purple comes up strong for me in your reading as well. It's like it's glowing for me. So what I'd like to say to you is that if you're feeling off, you really must meditate, and it has a lot to do with the psychic information that you're getting. Like right now, your secret to any difficulty is just to really go within, because the answers are right there for me. I feel for all signs a lot of growth, that we're at a very magical time. The last full moon and the spring energy has really brought a lot of really amazing energies to move forward, but I feel like some of my Pisces are stuck. Life really doesn't work very well at this current time for people who don't have a spiritual connection. We're all being forced to kind of upgrade ourselves a little bit, take life up a notch, step out of the old ways. No matter where you look around in the world, the old ways are crumbling. I don't care what country you're in. Feminism is rising. Mother Earth is rising. Mother Earth energy. We're in a year number 3, people. It's very sensitive. It's very psychic. It's very the matriarch dying and no, the patriarch dying, the male side, males are being forced to change. The nature of our inner beings are changing. The nature of our everything on our earth is changing. So there's where we're at, and it feels very chaotic. But you got to try to go with the waves of energy. Anyways, okay, I'm sorry. That was very long-winded, and that message applied to everybody, but for some reason I feel Pisces very extremely sensitive and extremely sensitive right now, and it's throwing them off a little bit, but if you go with the energies, it won't. So for the very first card for you, Pisces, from now to the 15th of May, this is such a beautiful card, and it indicates all that psychic ability, all that purple energy that I feel around you. But Pisces often is thrown off by psychic energies. They don't really know what to do with it. But for me, it's telling me it's here for your own benefit. This is interesting. Not many cards. Come on, focus. Not many cards have that flamingo in the background, but I guess it's not meant to be shown clear because it's not coming clear for me. But Pisces, right now you have a lot of psychic information and a lot of really great energy coming down on you. It's just falling down on you. So you're meant to be using that, but it seems to be throwing you off, but you're supposed to use it for your benefit. So go within, you guys, take some time alone, just a little bit of time with a pen and paper, and figure this out. And don't worry, the cards are going to guide me here because there's mystery cards. I haven't looked at this card yet. I was guided to get out the tree cards for you. So here you look very perplexed. I do not see this as people around you. I see this as you, Pisces. I see you both of this and of this. Very perplexed. You're thinking. You feel strong and you feel like you want to be strong in life. You feel career. This is often career, but I'm reading it also as how you propel yourself forward in life. I feel like you want to be strong, but this psychic energy is kind of throwing you off because it's so feminine and this is so dominant. So there's a part of you, the dominant side of you, the masculine side of the brain that we've been for so many thousands of years over keeping it in power, when now it's the other side of the brain, the feminine side of the brain. So I think that's what you're going back and forth with right now. But here's the lovely thing is your next card is all about. This card is actually, it looks like a female, but we don't see that it's actually both male and female. It's an androgynous being, okay? And around it is all the astrological signs and all the energies of life. And there's where I see you at, Pisces, right there. Okay, when I say all the astrological signs, because right there too, okay? So it's very watery. I mean, it's showing the water bearer, the Aquarian in both of these cards, but for me right now, that's you, Pisces. All this psychic information being poured down on you. So watery, you know. And you just, like, what am I doing, right? What am I doing with this? But these are very, 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 very powerful cards, these first three cards. So you already got two major counters, the star in the world. So Pisces, from now to the 15th, you're really meant to really charge forward, but from a very feminine perspective, from the feminine side of the mind. What does that mean? It's not aggressive. It's everything using your intuition, using the power of the mind to achieve in life. And this is why the perplexed thing right here, because the perplexed face, because you're wanting to push and the universe is telling you don't push. Okay, so it shows me in the recent past that something caught your attention, something that the universe was bringing to you caught your attention. It's the Judgment card. It's Angel Gabriel blowing his horn. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Maybe you had to really look at something. And this is in the recent past. So it's very reflective. It's very spiritual. And you have a lot of these very spiritual and a lot about energy coming down from the skies, energy coming from, you know, the new moon on the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, the full moon that just passed. So energetically, you're just being zapped with all these messages. Sorry for the shaking. I'm holding my camera. I'm not holding it very still. So So what's coming for you, I feel like you could use some of these messages to, and all this energy that's coming at you to propel yourself forward in money, in work, in career opportunities, for abundant opportunity. But again, I still feel this person is somewhat perplexed, somewhat got some things going on because there's so much information coming to you of a psychic nature. I mean, like you're having a lot of dreams, you're having a lot of premonitions, you're having a lot of numbers come your way, like messages that you know, like, wow, what does this mean? What is the universe trying to show me? So you got a lot of perplexed energy, but for some of you, you're going to be gardening. You're actually going to be gardening and you're going to get jobs in that field. And by the way, anything to do with growing and plants and food, that's the wave of the future. That's the wave of now. If there's a Pisces watching, you're trying to figure out what to study, horticulturalism, going into that field, you will have work far into the future, okay? Again, now next we have a very, very spiritual card. So let me just go back to this for a minute because I went by a little quick. If you're waiting on some money, you're going to get some money, but you need to also put equal amount of energy. You need to tend to the seeds that you're so perplexed about here. The universe is going to give you a lot of energy to help you, but you need to go along with that energy. It's as if Mother Nature is shining down on your garden and it's sprouting because look, you know, if you look back in my videos even a week ago, I've been putting this plant in my videos for a while now, and it suddenly had a sudden burst. And that's how I feel since the full moon for everyone. And that's what I feel for you, Pisces, coming up over the next week. Some growth in your life, but you must put some energy there too. And insight coming to you when you do spend time in nature. The next card for you is the Hangman. So as May progresses, as we get into like the 7th, the 8th, I feel like you really pulled yourself inward. You've gone to your sacred spot, your sacred place, and you're saying, okay, reveal to me because I have questions on my mind. I really have something on my mind. And the universe is responding to you. When we see these cards, the universe is responding to you, but I love this here for you, Pisces, because a lot of times people want things from the universe, but they don't want to meet the universe halfway. They don't want to show that they're serious, you know, or they ask for something and then they undo it with their negativity. With this for me, Pisces, I feel like even though you might be feeling perplexed and have things on your mind, I feel the next 2 weeks you are going down really going down the right path for yourself. When I see this card here, I feel like, okay, I'm going to do some serious meditating. Instead of stewing over things and being perplexed, I'm going to surrender this to the universe. And the planting is up there for you again, Pisces. You know, I just feel a lot of gardening, and for someone out there, the garden there again, the garden here again. For someone out there, if I get like a young student, or even like I see 2 different ages here. I see somebody like at 14 saying to themselves, I have no idea what to do in the future. I don't know what I want to do.
I still got my blurry
maybe
camera
a doctor,
now.
maybe what is
Both my cameras have a scratch, but I just been using them for years like that. So sorry, my camera cut out, so I'm back. What I'm seeing is 2 different people of 2 different ages. Of somebody like 14, still at a young age and in school, but then somebody who's just graduating and they're lost about what to do, what line of work seems so much stuff. But this reading is telling me for people who are thinking about going into anything to do with planting and gardening and horticulturalist and food and thinking about even not as a money thing, but for some people it is a career, but just it's telling you to take steps in that direction, okay? Anything, like if you're going on a trip somewhere, plan some educational, like if you're going to the tropics, plan something that you can do that has around gardening, like woofing, anything, okay? To get yourself even little courses, a little volunteer somewhere, anything, little baby steps, okay? Okay, so the next card for you is the Lover's card. So in your hopes and fear positions. So this is not a prediction for the future, but this shows me what's on a lot of your deep subconscious mind. And it's very interesting because you're getting a whole pile of naked people in here. I'm seeing a lot of butt, really. So nudity has a lot to do with being authentic, being free, not having a care in the world, who gives a crap, loving all of me, loving all of you, loving all of yourself. So love and balance and duality very much on your mind. But I see an open doorway here. Pisces really needs some love, but what I see around you is somebody offering you love. So I don't necessarily see this as a love reading, but there is, for someone right here, for all my Pisces, there is love around you. So for you, for some people watching, this won't be as in love as a partner, but for some of you, yes. So there is an offer of love around you that is very good. But for others, it's an offering of love that's not romantic. There's an offering, there's something being done for you. There's somebody doing some energy work for you. There's someone doing prayers for you. And there's the gardening theme and the pink and the purples that I got for you right here. This is like and here's some more purple right here, the amethyst. Here's some spiritual energy being poured down on you, but it's on the behalf of someone else. Someone else is bringing this abundance, this love, this is abundant spiritual energy, spiritual gifts, psychic stuff, dreams, but also I feel like somebody's really got a good wishes for you. They're giving you something of real value, Pisces, so don't doubt that in your mind. Even if somebody is not around you, or you're not seeing them or hearing from you, there is someone out there who is really sending you some good juju that is helping you out in a big way. So anybody out there who's asking about love in all its forms, it's around you for the next 2 weeks in a big way. So take a big drink from that cup. Take what's being offered you, because I see there's a lot being offered you. And next you're celebrating, and this is number 3, I'm talking about that earth and the growing food and the abundance. This is feminine abundance to an extreme. For some of you, you're really celebrating, but you notice they're holding the cups up as if they're trying to catch this that's running down, the sacred waters that's running down from the water barrier. So for some of you, it's an Aquarian bringing you really amazing stuff, or someone behind the scenes that's Aquarian or has access to water bearer energy, okay, the waters of life, those vessels that never run dry. That feminine energy is a vessel that just keeps on giving. So there's three major blessings around you for the next 3 weeks, Pisces. I love what I am seeing in this reading for you. Love it. You end your reading and you're at rest. This is very interesting. And you got this beautiful Mother Mary looking over you. So you've stopped fighting. Out of all the cards here, it's the only sword card and it's the only energy that doesn't really fit into the rest of this reading. So the outcome where you're going to be by May 15th, it feels like to me, whatever friction was in your life, whatever you're so perplexed about, the answers come to you and you've given up the fight and you've surrendered. Here, you're surrendering to Mother Mary. And this is a 12, it equals 3. This equals 3, and why I'm saying 3. Jesus is the number of 3. 3. You got his mother here. 3 is the number of feminine. 3 is the number that the earth is in right now. And this is what I see, all this spiritual, the trinities of life. And you're definitely progressing as well. So, a week of progress, a week of, if you were feeling unloved, that love is definitely there. Somebody has your back. The universe has your back. Okay, so I also asked the most important message you need to hear for your life, Pisces, that's going to lead you to the best from now to the 15th of May if you listen. I haven't seen this card. Oh, this is bizarre. If you listen and then you're going to be doing this anyways. This is what this card is. It's quieting your mind. Listen, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desires manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Oh my God. And it's all purple, That's what I saw for you. All this purple energy around you just pouring down on you. And you give up the fight here. You're totally surrendered to a higher power. You're surrendered here. You're surrendered when you're out in the garden. Here you're not quite surrendered yet, but you're perplexed and you're thinking about it, and you definitely got the message to, hey, give it up to us, I didn't really feel like I needed to pull any clarifying cards. To me, I feel like I'm getting messages loud and clear, but I'm going to ask one last message for you because as I was doing this reading, I heard very clearly, for Pisces, get out the tree magic. So what is coming for your life and any additional messages for Pisces or anybody who resonates with Pisces energy. You got a lot of Pisces in their chart, or anyone who's feeling like they're being zapped with a lot of energy and a lot of psychic messages right now in dreams. This is what you need to hear. Oh, duration, the cedar tree. And cedar is very nice. If you want to smudge with cedar, you guys, you can. It's abundant outside. You don't need to go buy a smudge stick. Go pick some cedar. This will clean your house. And you got the Tree of Life card. So in the deck, there's some of these cards are called the Tree of Life cards. They have that means they're like the major arcana of this deck. So their energy carries more weight. So, and I'd like to say within your reading, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. And I just feel for all signs, it's just such a powerful time. But when you get 5 major arcanas, and especially major arcanas that go with each other, like all your major arcanas really have a very spiritual theme to it. You know, your Adam and Eve card, Mary, Angel Gabriel, the Judgment, the Star, the Hangman is a yoga pose, the World, all the world around you. And this equals a 3, by the way, too. So you got a lot of 3 energy, a lot of feminine, super duper feminine. Your vessel is being filled. But the energy of give and take too. You got to empty out the vessel too. The evergreen durability, enduring and persevering, bring your wishes to fulfillment. And limited light, yes. So I see 3 wishes coming through. True. Let me see, where's my book to go with this? I'm going to look up number 2. The number 2, the little squirrel is power animal, which all the squirrels are out now. So pay attention to what you're thinking over the next 2 weeks if a squirrel comes to you. And this squirrel has food in its hand, so abundance, again, the abundance of life, having all that you need, Pisces. Like the cedar tree, this unfailing, durable evergreen, you emerge from a dark situation into the light. Yeah, so I just felt a lot of strange energy, like you were feeling off. Lofty, honored, respected, and distinguished. Many singular opportunities will arrive for you. Yes, 3 this week in a 2-week time period. The needles predict many happy occasions with your closest friends and family. Yes, that's there big time. Yep. The cone symbolizes that what your plan in mind will bear fruitful accomplishments. Like the cedar, it will not decay in the winter or fall. Your soul is protected from darkness that will never overpower the light. This unfading wish you have will see the light of day. Yes, I get that. I want to pull one clarifying card to go with this 4 of Swords, which for me, I don't see anything bad. I see you surrendered here. You totally surrendered, and you're not fighting anything. Oh my God, isn't that weird? You got the 4 of Swords twice. You're not fighting anything. You've given up the fight. You've given up the struggle. You've given up, and you've totally surrendered and at rest, and you're rejuvenating, and that fight. Whoever you're fighting with, you decided, and not only have you decided, but the universe has brought you the information. You've gathered the information. You've settled down and calmed down. You gathered the information you were given a direct message to surrender, give up the fight. You don't need to fight with anybody. You don't need to be in any type of anger or aggression or perplexed or worried in any kind of way. So by the 15th, you just completely rested. You're at rest, and you've given up whatever you've been fighting about.